Jungkook BTS Golden makes new history on Hanteo chart in first week sales. Jungkook's first solo debut album Golden broke an incredible record for album sales on the Hanteo chart. Golden, which was officially released on November 3, is 1 week old today. The final total of all album sales on the Hanteo chart was announced. The total first week sales of Golden album reached 2,438,483 million copies. Jungkook's Golden album sales also managed to surpass BTS B album by 2.2 million copies and came in at 7th place. With this, Jungkook became the first soloist in history with the largest album sales on Hanteo. Previously, Jungkook's Golden also became the first soloist on the first day, with first sales reaching 2.1 million copies on the Hanteo chart, displacing BTS B's Layover, which was previously in first place with sales of 1.6 million copies. After Golden's first week sales total was announced, there were various comments from nets. They congratulated Jungkook and said that it could definitely happen. Seeing the scale of fans and nets who are eagerly waiting and curious about Jungkook's Golden album. Here are some of Nets' comments on the highest sales of Golden albums in the history of soloists in the first week. Congratulations, Jungkook. It's a masterpiece, so let's sell it more consistently. The music album is eye-catching. He's the best soloist of all time. Oh, it's amazing. So the title to the included songs, all masterpieces. It feels like a loss if I don't buy it. So I bought it too, ha ha ha. The navy version photo is beautiful. A top male soloist in name and reality. He set a great record in all aspects. Wow, this is really a masterpiece. All the songs on this album are so good, my eardrums feel like heaven. The quality of the album is so crazy that no song can be discarded. Those of you who haven't listened to the album, give it a listen. I love all the songs, it fits perfectly with the current season. Jungkook got all the popularity from his solo music album. Since Jungkook came out as a solo artist, he seems to have really gained wings. Deeply in love, BTS Jungkook reveals the album that made him love music. Jungkook BTS revealed one of the albums that made him start to fall in love with music. On November 10, Jungkook BTS was one of the guest stars at an Apple Music event. In his interview with Apple Music, Jungkook BTS revealed what sparked his love for music. The popularity of one of the members of BTS is unquestionable. Jungkook has become an artist who shows his love for his fans sincerely through his work. Not only does he rely on his amazing vocals, he has also shown his ability to make music in recent years, from songwriting, production composition to arranging his own songs. Jungkook never imagined it at first because it wasn't his talent. But that all changed when one of his albums sparked his love for music that he still has today. Jungkook sat down with DJ Zane Lowe to talk about his solo album Golden. But the candid interview also revisited his development as a BTS member and individual artist. During the interview, Zane Lowe asked about the moment that first made him realize he was already in love with music. Jungkook responded that he was not naturally interested in music as a child, because his talents were in other fields, namely art, drawing, and athletics. As time went on, gradually everything changed. The thing that caused that was the album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life. Jungkook specifically mentioned the album, which made him feel that music was the right path for him. While working on the album, Jungkook felt impressed. When we created it, I felt impressed. Jungkook explained, the album became one of the milestones in the early phase of BTS' career. It also marked a point in their rapid growth in the US market. But it wasn't the commercial success that caught Jungkook's attention. Jungkook said that it was the album that encouraged him to explore different types of music and contribute with his own creations. It was one of Jungkook's inspirations to become a better artist, one that he turned into an extraordinary act with the creation of the Golden album. Sincere efforts and making good music were poured into the album. BTS Jungkook honestly reveals the reason why all Golden songs are love-themed. Jungkook BTS recently did an in-depth interview about his solo album Golden with Apple Music. The release of Golden has been anticipated since Jungkook released his first single 7 in collaboration with rapper Lato. Jungkook surprised many with the rather explicit lyrics of the song 7. To the same surprise, Jungkook released his second single, 3D, in collaboration with rapper Jack Harlow. However, this time the lyrics of 3D gave fans a better picture than the previous single. If you look at Golden as a whole, the theme of love and relationships can be seen from the close-knit, standing next to you. And Hate You depicts an allusion to an ex-girlfriend that is very honest and heartbreaking. Apple Music MC Zane Lowe asked Jungkook about the lyrical changes seen in 7, as well as how Jungkook decided he wanted to be more honest and unfiltered. First of all, Jungkook said that none of the songs are his personal story, referring to one of the criticisms of the album by netizens. Yeah, from 7 and up to Golden, none of the songs are really my personal story. Jungkook said. He continued, saying that love is the most universal feeling and he wanted to express that through this album. Actually, they are all love songs, which I think is the most universal feeling. So I wanted to do a lot of good songs that fit that theme. So you'll see in this album a series of those love themes, Jungkook continued. Jungkook also showed his awareness of music trends and admitted to knowing that it was his time to sing such lyrics. And he's changing his image a bit, even though he has concerns. This is a very important time for me. But as a young artist, it's time to sing lyrics like that, and I need to change my image a bit. To be honest, for me it was a challenge and I was concerned about the lyrics myself, Jungkook said. The genre of music in Golden clearly shows Jungkook's multi-talents and growth as an artist.